Hey y'all, Stacy here. Excited to be sharing my empties for 15 days, the past 15 days. Usually I try and do these every week, but I have had some warm reviews to get through, and also we've been dealing with a little bit of the creeping crud. So this is my Scentsy empties for March 15th through the 30th. As a quick reminder, my name is Stacy. I do use mostly 25 watt and up Scentsy Warmers as I am a Scentsy consultant, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that we can stay in touch. Now, in this video, I am not going to share anything that I reviewed in my warm reviews videos. So I'll put a tag up here for the Easter collection, which I just did a warm review, and then also a tag for the flower and garden warm reviews. I'm not going to cover any of those in this video, but I have melted through them in this 2 weeks. Now, Ocean Shimmer is one from the 10 new releases, and it's got Capri Lemon, and I think sea spray and maybe blue musk. I'll be sure to put the scent description below. I love this scent. I use this whole bar in my open concept. Now, I do love partner melting this with Barefoot Beach. That is something that I can imagine myself doing all summer. And I had not intended to start melting Ocean Shimmer, but I got those little K-cup samples in my whiff box, and as soon as I popped the Ocean Shimmer sample in my bathroom, I was like, oh man, I would love to do this in the open concept. So I pulled it out and melted it this past week. To me, this is like a hotel series, bright summer sea spray scent. I really enjoy it. I usually get 2 days if I want to, with a slight decrease in performance on that second day. No surprise here, I got through another bar of Isle of Clover. I usually get 2 full days in my open concept out of this bar. It's green apple with meadows of clover leaf and grass, and I have become convinced that this is the Mary Poppins bar of the Scentsy collection, as in like her bag. I feel like for at least my family, everybody really enjoys the scent. For me, I get a 50-50 scent. I get the green apple and I get the grass, and I love both of those notes. I have a dear friend who cannot stand grassy notes. She melted this, and for her, it's like almost 100% green apple. I have another friend who cannot stand the green apple notes, but loves the grassy notes, and she's melting and loving it and sees it as more of a grassy bar. So I feel like there's some sort of fresh magic in the Isle of Clover bar. This is Just Breathe, and I love this fragrance. It's got eucalyptus. I think lemon is the citrus in here, and mints. I'll be sure to put the notes up. I melt this year round, and I think it's in the catalog year round also. It's a beautiful fragrance. I do tend to love to melt it when I am kind of contending with fatigue or the creeping crud. It does not provide any energizing properties. It's just kind of the mood that I like to have set when I am in that sort of healing and keeping it moving in space. So this has been on deck this past 2 weeks quite a lot. Another fresh bar that I do gravitate towards is Amazon Rain, and I forget how much I love this bar because it is just, it's not that it's forgettable, but it's just one that it's always around, so I tend to forget to reach for it. And it's got rainforest, melon, I think orange, coconut milk, and the flower may be jasmine. But this is just a beautiful, to me, very melon forward scent that is widely appealing. There's a sweetness that it puts in the air, but it's not dominating. And I don't feel like, even though it's melon forward, I don't feel like there's any one note that truly stands out. So this provides just a sweet, but not cloyingly so, fresh, clean vibe in your home. And I really enjoy that. So I need to melt more of that. Watermelon Tangerine is one that you can see. This one is from August of 2023. Does that say? Does that say 2023, you guys? I think it does. So this is one that I had just like 6 cubes of left, and I love watermelon tangerine, but I primarily enjoy melting it in my open concept. And I think because there were just 6 cubes, this just kind of lingered in my open spend and I did not pay attention to it. When I put it in, this is so beautiful. It's a lovely watermelon with a juicy tangerine, and I think the dewy greens just give it a freshness. So because I only had 6 cubes, I did do one warmer of Mint Fields, and I love Mint Fields. I've told you guys before, and actually this was in my garden empties. This is a different one, but this is an older one from my club. but it's fields of spearmint leaves and peppermint with crisp greens also. These two partner melted so beautifully in my open concept. Now, I did do like 6 cubes to 2 cubes of mint fields. So 6 cubes of watermelon tangerine to 2 cubes of mint fields, but it was beautiful in my open concept. And I think this is something that honestly I'm going to buy more of these with the expectation of partner melting them together again because it was such a beautiful combination. Watermelon and mint is really nice and refreshing, and I think that's going to be great this summer. So I'm excited for that. Now, I have also finished Orange Dreamsicle. This is orange with either vanilla cream or vanilla ice cream. To me, I put this in my head as a more ice cream leaning scent. And I enjoy this in the spring and summer in particular, even though I will melt it year round. This is a playful scent, but it's not sharp or tart. It's not got a warmth because it's a cream scent, but it's subdued. I think that's what I would say is a more subdued, sweet orange scent. It's a playful one to me in the air while still being just a calm, relaxing vibe. So I do enjoy this one in my open concept. I sometimes only get 12 hours, sometimes I get the full 15, but it's worth it to me and I enjoy that. Now, this is probably the shortest performing Scentsy bar that I've ever used. It's key lime and grapefruit, crystallized sugar. I think it's got key lime and then pink grapefruit is what it lists. For me, I only get like 6 to 12 hours out of this, and it's that extreme. Like the first time I melted this when it was a fresh pour and it was newly launched, I got 4 hours out of it the first time. But it's a beautiful, bright scent and very kind of worth it to me. I wanted to melt this specifically because in my reviews, melted Glorious Grapefruit, and I wanted to see if I could discern that pink grapefruit note out of this scent alone. So I did melt this in my office, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's fresh and bright. For my nose, I don't discern the grapefruit in here. It's not that I doubt that it's there, but this to me is just a fresh key lime scent and I enjoy it. It partner melts wonderfully. And for some scents, there are quite a few of them actually, like apple cherry strudel is one of them that, if it's good, I don't mind if it's a short performer. It just is what it is. Now, big old right turn alert. This is Ginger Cookie Crunch. I melted this in my kitchen. I was just looking I think I had 2 cubes of this and I partner melted it in my kitchen with a coffee scent that I really love. This is a beautiful cookie fragrance to me. It's a nice, soft ginger cookie, but I don't really discern the ginger in this. To me, it's not like a baked or fresh ginger cookie. It's just the slightest pinch of ginger. Primarily, this is just like a sugar or a snap cookie fragrance. And because of that, it partner melts beautifully with a ton of things. And I really enjoyed that. Cherry clove chutney is another one that I did in my office. And I also did this bar in my open concept. So I did 6 cubes in my open concept and I did 2 cubes in my office. This is Bing cherry, clove, and cinnamon. It was a part of, I think, the most recent Bring Back My Bar. This is definitely, I think if you're a mood melter, this is a more of a fall winter melt. But for me and to my nose, this is such a beautiful fragrance. In my open concept, I get one day from this bar that I'm really happy, but in my study or my office, I usually get 2 beautiful days out of it. Now, Vitamin Unwind is one that I think I have just one more bar of this. It's got apple blossom, cucumber, and maybe spa water. I'll be sure to put the notes. But this is one of those bars that, much like Amazon Rain, I forget how much I love this thing. This one was sitting in my unopened, or not my unopens, but my opens bin. And I was kind of holding on to it and I just wasn't gravitating towards it or pulling it. And I had, I think, also 6 cubes left of this one. I put it in my guest bathroom just with two, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Popped it into my bedroom with 2 cubes, and it's just a beautiful, sweet fragrance. If you haven't tried it, it's one that I would definitely recommend giving a try if you see it in clearance or if it comes back and Bring Back My Bar or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear what you've been melting. Hope you're staying away from the creeping crud. I'll talk to you soon.